his money from me.
Okay.
Man, you knew a pizza was coming. I just spoke to you. Answer the f***ing door.
Call me.
Lady. You want?
That accent.
You don't have to call the police.
Call the police.
You don't have to.
I'm not calling the police.
Thanks. You want to let me lose my job? Do it. Call it.
You should have handled the situation better. Don't be coming out my house yelling at anybody.
Okay. So, these customers got more than pizza in 30 minutes or less. A Rhode Island Domino's pizza driver went viral for screaming at a customer who allegedly kept her waiting for 15 minutes. A TikTok showing the heated encounter went viral on Sunday and has since divided the internet. The clip, which has nearly 18,000 views as of Monday, shows the angry driver shouting at the TikTok user who goes by Madeline, an unidentified man. "Time is money for me, man. You knew the pizza was coming. I just spoke to you," hollered the unidentified driver. "Answer the effing door." After the screaming match, the driver asked the pair if they were going to call the police. "You want me on tape? Call the police," stammered the driver. "You want me to lose my job? Do it. Call it." Despite the driver's rage, the couple said they have no intention of calling the police, but suggested she could have handled the situation better. "She's mad because she's been outside for 15 minutes with my food instead of just calling me and telling me that she's outside," the man rhetorically asked. Interesting. "I called you to ask about your soda," screamed the driver. "I said I was 2 minutes away." The post reached out to Madeline and Dominos for comment, and several TikTokers found themselves on opposite sides of the conflict. "She was knocking for 15 minutes after she told you she'd be there in 2, wrote one user. "Answer the door, dude." "Making her wait 15 minutes is crazy," said another. "I mean, she's got a point," another person commented. And other people said that they would have just left the pizza and moved on. "I would have left it on the steps," commented the user. "If I'm her, I would have left after 5 minutes," chimed in another. And here's the thing, like, the way that I view it is, like, it's kind of wrong for the customer to, like, know that the delivery driver was only, like, a couple minutes away, and, like, you not being, like, basically ready to go accept the pizza that you ordered is kind of crazy. But at the same time, it's not a professional look when you have a driver doing this, right? And technically speaking, it wouldn't be crazy for the Domino's franchise to fire a driver over something like this because it's basically extremely unprofessional, right? So let's see some of these comments. "Wondering why they didn't just open the door if they knew their order was on the way. And is the driver allowed to leave the food, or must it be handed to a person? Some kind of weird fun for them, maybe. Or if they didn't want to open their door, they should have gone to the door and told the driver to leave it. At least that much courtesy, but here was none. I drive for Uber. Sometimes takes 15 minutes to get to my ride, and what do I get? A text. Be right there. People care about no one but themselves." Not opening the door for that person seems like a reasonable option, that person says. "I do not blame the driver who probably lives on the tips, and I did not want to wait forever. I blame the customers." Food delivery drivers and the customers who use them deserve each other. Time is money. Wonder if he gave her a tip. Stoners. Probably too stoned to answer the door. The customer was probably pooping in order to make room for the pizza. Yeah, it's like, here's the thing. I feel like no one is really in the right in this situation, right? Because you got a delivery driver who made it very clear to the customer that, like, hey, I'm going to be there in like a couple minutes. And then you have the customer who knew that and decided to not be ready to take the pizza that they ordered, which seems just really weird. Like, if you know that a pizza is coming, why wouldn't you be kind of close to the door, or like maybe lower the volume of a TV or a game that you're involved in, right? Because you ordered it. You're going to spend money on it. Like, I don't understand why you would want your pieces to get colder. Like, that seems kind of like weird to me. But who knows? Maybe people like really cold pizza. So I mean, it's probably not going to stay super super hot with an extra 15 minutes. But either way, it's not really a good situation because now the delivery driver is probably going to be smeared. The customer is going to be smeared. Like, everyone is not really going to be gaining from this situation. And I find it weird that the customers would film this situation. Like, you couldn't just like deal with the situation. I don't know. Seems pretty odd to me.